Hey guys, it's Sophie. I got a battle here. It's actually a mixed tier battle. I was looking for battles on Skype and Casey hit me up and wanted a mixed tier battle. So we're to bring a 2 UUs, 2 RUs, and 2 OUs. And I just decided to lead off with my Shaman because I saw she had a Polytoad and I was like, alright, whatever. I go for the Air Slash on this Clefable, thinking she might bring in something to resist the obvious Seed Flare because that's really all Shaman does. She still sets up the rocks, which doesn't bother me too much. I'm going to go straight for the Seed Flare now, not really caring at this point. And it manages to take that Clefable out with a crit. I definitely don't think it would have taken it out otherwise. I mean, Clefable is kind of a especially defensive monster, I believe. But, yeah, so she brings in the Polytoad, and I'm like, oh, does she just want the rain up? She'll probably switch out right after this bat. She doesn't. The Air Slash still is a decent chunk, so I'm not too worried. And she does get the flinch. Gonna go for it again, thinking maybe she'll switch out now. Not the case. She flinches again, and I'm like, you know what, another Air Slash isn't gonna take it out, so I'm just gonna go straight for the Seed Flare yet again. So, Shaman kind of sitting in here doing some work. I know it's pretty unfortunate that I got a crit and then 2 flinches, but, yeah, you know, that's the game for you. So I'm going to go for the Hidden Power here, thinking it might be Ice, and I think it is, and it doesn't do that much to the Latias, but at this point I'm thinking, alright, she's going to keep going for the Calm Minds, and I'm not too worried because I can get decent amount of damage on her with Hidden Power Ice still, and when she eventually does kill me off, if that does happen, I can bring in something to revenge kill, but as and eventually my Life Orb would have killed me anyway, so even if she did recover, I wasn't too worried about that either, because I had something else that would kill me, and fodder me off, I guess, in a way. So, now she goes for the Dragon Pulse, and I'm going to bring in Fat Fuck the Perugly, because I know it can outspeed, go for a Retaliate, and hit that thing on the physical side to take it out. She knows the Retaliate is coming. I mean, if you have watched any of my videos, you know what Fat Fuck does. Pretty much just a giant monster. So he goes for that Retaliate, you know, almost takes that Rotom out, but not too big a deal. Just go for another Retaliate. Fat Fuck beasts you use all day. It pretty much just kills everything. So then she brings in this Raichu, and I'm not really wanting to stay in because now I have a free switch into my Donphan in case she wants to go for the electric move. She goes for the Nasty Paw, but yet again, still not worried. At this point, I could have set up the Stealth Rocks, but I was like, I don't know. It's kind of, I'm kind of looking like there's really nothing on her team that wants to really threaten a lot of my Pokemon, so I'm not too worried about a lot of switching around. So I'm just going to go straight for the Earthquake on this Raichu, as it goes for the Sweet Kiss, which I guess it's pretty unfortunate that I didn't get that Confusion hack, especially because I got so many hacks in the beginning, but oh well, I guess. So she has a Sash. I guess this Raichu is meant to bank on Confusion and then just have the Sash just in case it hits through. I guess that's the point. And I do hit myself that time. So she gets that +2 Focus Blast off, which doesn't kill me because Donphan is absolutely a monster. Like, I know everyone is bringing this thing to UU matches for Stealth Rock setup and Rapid Spin and whatnot, and I see why. I go for the Ice Shard here, not wanting her to take me out. And that does take that Raichu out. And pretty much Donphan just sitting here beasting with living that +2 Focus Blast. Pretty awesome. So in comes the Sawsbuck, and I'm like, alright, it's going to kill me. I'm just going to Ice Shard to get some decent, super effective damage on it before it takes me out. And that's exactly what happens. She gets some of that HP back with the Horn Leech, but yet again, still not worried. Obvious crit didn't matter. It's going to take me out either way at that amount of health. And now I just get to bring in Fat Fuck again, which is like, this thing just, people are now like scared of it. Honestly, I would be too. If I saw this thing on the other side of my screen with that Choice Banded, like, really fast, I think it's like, this thing has like 300 something speed. It's scary, you know, Fat Fuck just beasting it. So, obviously it kills that Sawsbuck, and she brings in this Latias, and I'm like, ooh, maybe I can kill it too, but no, it lives with just a little bit. But, you know, that's fine. She brings in Flareon. He gets hurt by the rocks, but, I'm not too worried at this point. I make a really weird play and go for the Flamethrower here, somehow thinking that maybe, she didn't have to recover because she hadn't revealed it yet. I don't know. I thought it would have killed it at that range, but it really wouldn't have. But whatever, that was probably the one, like, really stupid play of the match. But I'm not too worried because Flareon's my especially defensive wall, so even if she does want to calm mind up and start going for stuff, I could just stall her out, because I think on this next turn I am going to Toxic that Latias, and if I wanted to, I could have Wish protected Shenanigans and what have you, but I'm not trying to be that jerk here. Nah, I mean, pretty much just Fat Fuck is the one who's just gonna clean up and do his thing. I'm not trying to like stall her out or anything, and I think at this point this might have been her last Pokemon already, but I bring in Fat Fuck here, wanting to hit it for some physical damage, kind of banking on her going for the Calm Mind again. But she actually goes for the Roar, which is probably a good play, knowing that eventually that Toxic is going to rack up, and she doesn't want to waste time going for the Calm Minds. She brings out my Gliscor, and I'm like, alright, I'm not going to want to switch out, because I don't want her to Roar again and then just bring something else back in. But she does go straight for the Dragon Pulse, and I don't know, because this is her last Pokemon, I'm not too worried about having Gliscor. I'm just going to go for the Ice Fang, kind of gauge how much it does, and it does nothing. And her Dragon Pulse almost takes me out, so I'm like, alright, if you want to go for another Dragon Pulse, go ahead. The Toxic is racking up at this point, and I know I can bring in Fat Fuck to finish things up if you want to do that, and that's exactly what happens. Goes for the Dragon Pulse, takes out my Gliscor, but, you know, the monster is going to come in and just finish things up. So kind of a short video for you guys. It's actually a normal length video for most people, but I know mine have been kind of long. I'm sorry about that, by the way, if I know it can be kind of annoying, but thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, all of that. I really appreciate all of it, and bye guys.